Hello everyone and welcome back once again to Order of Battle World War II. We're playing Red Star DLC, this time on the offensive at Yelnya as the battle in the Smolensk region rages on. Soviet forces start their first planned offensive of the war to retake Yelnya. Don't know why this is necessary. I mean, there was no reason for us to give up Smolensk, but oh well. Either way, there are... Yeah, I might get both Forced Labor, Magnetormator, and Scrambling, and then these two as well. I do want to have at least 15. So I can get both of these soon. If I go for Forced Labor now, I will have 17 left. Wouldn't be too bad. I think, yeah, sure. I can go for Forced Labor because I do have enough for these two. Why not? Sure, this actually happens more often than you think. Yes. Sure, you can turn that off, but those are really annoying. All right. Quite curious to see what they're gonna throw at me now. I've been a little bit disappointed by the strength of the German forces so far, but oh well. Smolensk is lost, but the battle is far from over. Army Group Center forces now control the city and have made further gains to the east. The enemy also seized Yartsevo and Yelnya and seeks to resume the drive on Moscow, but the vast advances of German forces have overstretched their lines. Especially the smaller salient around Yelnya seems vulnerable. Retaking this town would spoil enemy attempts for a renewed offensive. Unfortunately, our first attack in early August had to be cancelled due to heavy enemy resistance, so your forces are now brought in for a second attempt. This would be our first successful offensive of the war. Showing that the Wehrmacht is not unstoppable would surely boost the morale of all Red Army soldiers. German forces near Yelnya do not field many tanks, but are well dug-in veteran infantry units with strong artillery support. Be warned, though, that we have reports of German assault guns operating near Yelnya, so deploy enough armor and artillery of our own. Should the enemy launch smaller diversion attacks in other parts of the front, be prepared to defeat them quickly, but focus on your main objectives. Limited air support can be provided once the weather improves. Enemy air activity seems to be lighter than usual in this area, though. Still, you need to conclude this operation in a matter of days, before the mud period is kicking in fully. Just looking for those free tanks. Never mind. Primary objectives: retake Yelnya. Hold or retake all secondary objectives. Continue to block access to Moscow. So 1, 2, Timashino, and this one down there. Do I need to get all 4 of them? Yes, all. Destroy 3 armored vehicles in 12 turns. Destroying enemy tanks or self-propelled guns is crucial in this operation. Germans field 1 Stück less at Moscow, plus 100 RP, and plus 2 specialization points. And then also complete the operation in 18 turns for 2 specialization points. Alright, sure. Okay. Guess I did buy this? Maybe. I guess I did. Alright. I'll continue to give my infantry elites, because that will turn them into guards eventually. I get to upgrade to the 41 model. What's the difference? More attack against mechanized and more defense. Sure. These are probably fine. Yeah, can't go to 42. That'd be a tad ridiculous. Do you have any artillery upgrades? Probably not. I don't think we'll change any of this artillery anytime soon. And these aren't upgradable either. Alright. Let's get to deploying. I always like to deploy my artillery first, and we'll probably need a lot of that artillery as well during this mission. I'm sure we'll have the initiative. So they're probably not going to launch offensive down here. If they're going to launch an offensive, it's probably only going to come from up here or in this area. Because there's a heavy river to cross, so I don't really worry about this. Although, I do need to place my units here strategically as well. I'm almost wondering myself, why not closer? So the enemy probably also doesn't have too many air forces, and I'd rather just use... Meh, I'll see what I'm gonna use. Either way, I do want to have tanks up in the center in order to... you know, fight in that terrain. It's unfortunate there's no, like in the open terrain, it's unfortunate there are no really good roads around here, except up here, up there. But that's not too great either. Definitely placing my smaller artillery, or the heavy artillery with the smaller range in areas such as this. And yeah, I don't know how much I get to deploy, but we'll see. I'm at 17 now. Okay, I do think another artillery there would be a little bit far-fetched. Let's actually place it here so they have both range over there. And I can always move further down south. 13 left, huh? Definitely placing an infantry there as well. I don't mind deploying my recons. Usually quite happy to deploy them. 6 left though. I mean, going for these, yeah, because I think that the enemy will also get airplanes once the weather gets better. It's probably good to deploy the anti-aircraft guns anyway, even though you wouldn't say that. $25 per turn. I think I can leave that alone, probably. All right. Well, by putting the recon up, oh, they'll probably attack that, and it's a non-core unit. So, I'm quite happy with that. O plus, huh? I wonder if they have anti-tank support. Yes, they do. Be kind of silly if they didn't. I mean, I did really expect it there, indeed. Probably have to retake Yartsevo as well. Haven't seen any enemy artillery so far. Putting them in the forest. I'd rather have them block the city from that forest there as well. This is... Oh, this is my Panzer T-38. It's gorgeous. Yes, absolutely gorgeous. Nice. Alright. Look, at least we got a free unit there. That's beautiful. They're not gonna go down. The bridge is destroyed. Yeah, there's no way I'm attacking here. I'll have to shell that on the next turn, and then maybe I can attack. But it's a no-go. So I'll leave it there for now. We'll see what the AI does. Actually, let's move you up 1 hex. With bad weather like this, I'd rather move ahead as much as I can. So I guess no desire to go after the recon down there. Naval warfare, okay. And some heavy artillery. Wow, 3 damage, huh? And another artillery. Good to know where it is. The artillery is surely the more difficult part of this map, I would think. So taking it down, for example, in this fashion is definitely top priority. And that's useless. Next up. Crossing is tough in general, and having all that enemy artillery certainly doesn't help. These guys, however, at the very least, don't have AT. Bit surprised there's no enemy unit in there, but okay. Yeah. This is forest, so as terrain it is pretty good, but as I expected, there was a unit in there. I was already afraid of that, so I'm happy that I put the AUX unit in there. I had in mind to put the Soviet heavy infantry immediately in that hex, but that would have gotten me into a lot of trouble. So I'm happy I didn't. Yeah. Exactly. So unable to target this heavy, but that's fine. have to go after the AT gun first. With the infantry. I guess this is fine now, even though there's still a pretty big likelihood I'll take damage. This is also an armored vehicle, so it should count for the objective, I think. They're out of... They're in poor supply? Oh, wow. Seriously? I have to admit, that's pretty crazy. They do have 2 Stugs there. So there's that artillery there. I need to find a way to spot that. Wow. Special event, Arctic Convoy. Moscow reports that the first Arctic convoy transporting war material from Britain via Iceland to Soviet Russia have arrived in Arkhangelsk. Quite nice. Now, the question is, if I move in here, can I see that? Well, it doesn't matter which one of the 2 it is. I can't. Next turn I will. Down to 7, huh? Well... Okay, fair enough. But... still need to cross at some point. If I finish off the artillery first, then anything else can come later. And I can keep repairing that thing for all I care. But I'm a bit afraid there is AT behind this. I'll just try. There is not. So let's just pull you back. But at least that artillery ain't working for now. So I'll put a new unit in there. And that should be fine. Need to try and establish a little bridgehead there as well. That sucks. What doesn't suck is me attacking that Stug. So I really think that one of the most important things here is to take down the enemy artillery. So I will definitely go for that. No AT guns there either. I'll be shifting these guys to the side in order to start attacking over in this region, and we can put the pressure on Yelnya from that side as well. These can stay there for now, but yeah, this 88 is definitely a problem here. Sure. That's fine. Can they get away? I guess they could. Question is, will they? Probably not. Alright, well I can attack that artillery on the next turn too. By moving in here and putting the T-38 over in there. Okay, so additional enemy forces attacking. Surprised they're actually this aggressive getting out of their entrenchments. I think it's fine, but it is surprising. Go, good. And this a Panzerjäger? Please go in here. Oh. Wow. Well, that is quite your localized counteroffensive. Alright, what I'm going to do though is I'm going to end the video here. So I want to thank you for watching. Do hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like, comment, or subscribe, and I'll see you on the next episode. Get a special event though. Enemy reacts. Intercepted radio messages indicate the enemy is preparing to withdraw heavily damaged artillery and mechanized units to safety. Make sure they do not escape. Sure. Thanks for watching. Take care and see you next time. Bye-bye.